That'll settle that. The first thing that they talked about was Smash, which kind of surprised me, to be perfectly honest. I wasn't expecting that, but it was my favorite bit of information. I'm super excited about this. As soon as they showed that, I was freaking out. And the Punch-Out arcade cab, so cool. What a good throwback. So lots to talk about here, obviously. Little Mac in Smash Brothers is super, super exciting. His moveset looked really cool. This video format also is kind of interesting. I mean, we haven't seen this style in the past. This isn't exactly Little Mac classic style, so it could be maybe this is what they're going to use for like 3DS cutscene stuff, because the 3DS has that kind of extra outline stuff, but I don't know. But it's very exciting. I'm really, really excited to see Little Mac be in this game. He is definitely one of my favorite characters in Nintendo, so it's really, really cool to see. I'm very excited about that. Oh, my NES isn't up there behind me. That looks kind of silly up there. Let's go like this. Wham! Don't have to worry about that anymore. So we have actual moveset coming on here. Hold on, we're gonna go back to that and kind of digest this a little bit. So this stage looks like it's the kind of boxing stage we've already seen. It's got the on the sides in here the name of his boxing league, World Video Game Boxing Championships. So I don't know if that's his roll, or he just dodged underneath roll-wise under day-to-day, but that's pretty awesome if it is, because that's a very fast roll. His horizontal speed is really good too, so it looks like he's got good range, like grounded, where you can kind of get in there and throw punches. And then he just zips right past him again. I don't know if that's like maybe a forward B and he rolled out of it or something. I don't know. But he's fast and it looks really cool, and I'm excited about it. The jabs look good, assuming that you can't just DI out of everything. That one was kind of important. We're gonna step back just a little bit. Uppercut out of those jabs looks really good. Again, if you can't just DI out of it. If you can't DI out of that, though, that looks real good. So you think of like Super Smash Bros. Melee, you have like jab, like jab into. Whoops, sorry, this keeps popping up. My iTunes keeps popping up in the way. You have like jab into up smash. Well, I mean, it looks like you just do that and then decide, oh, you know what, I'm done. I'll just do an uppercut. That looks awesome, though. He dives right through. Well, there's two things right here. We get the uppercut there. This looks like a grab. This looks like he's got him grabbed and he's doing like a forward throw or an up throw or something. Punch, and then a big one. But that's awesome! That is the coolest.
2014.
Because he just dodges right past the whole blast shot. With that move that he used to enter the ring right there. Body blow. There it is! Boom! So he's got some sort of a projectile move through, maybe forward B, something, where he can just dive very far, by the way, through big projectiles like that and punish. It didn't look like it did a lot of like knock away, knockback, but hey, it did something. It looks pretty awesome. That looks like probably an up smash. I mean, he's got armor on a lot of his stuff too, which is kind of surprising to me. He can charge up a giant punch. That looks like a turnaround punch, except it's got armor. Counter attacks, which are awesome. That was really sweet too. He just kind of ran right underneath the fireballs. I'll try to pause it on that, but I'm really excited about that. I'm super hyped. This looks faster than anything we've seen for Smash, for sure. For sure, way faster than anything else. Boom, uppercut. Look at that! Look at that run! He runs. It's either that he's running so low, or there's some sort of like a projectile invulnerability on that. I have no idea, but I'm very excited about that. He can go straight through that with armor. That looks like maybe an up B uppercut. She air dodges. That up B didn't snap to the ledge. We've seen up B snap to the ledge in the past for Smash, so we'll see if that's just kind of a one-time thing. But this maybe is his final Smash. I'm not surprised. Gigamac from Punch-Out for the Wii, which is an excellent game. his model is also based off of that, which is this guy right here. This game's excellent. Very, very good. Objectively, probably the best Punch-Out. So that's all very exciting to me. Very, very exciting. He also has a power meter, okay? That's kind of interesting, and it looks like he gets power meter by taking damage. Let's see if I can... It's kind of hard to use this thing. It looks like he takes power by getting damaged, which isn't really how his games work. His games would be more by landing punches and not getting damaged. Okay, hold on. Let's see. Power up. Because you can see, there it is. He's got his power meter right there, right? And it looks like as he's taking percent, that power meter is growing. Now, that power meter is actually the power meter from the Punch-Out arcade cabinets or from Super Punch-Out. That's where most people will know it from. So, this game, though, much more inspired by Punch-Out for the NES than Punch-Out for the arcade or Super Punch-Out. So, it's kind of a melding of the generations, which makes sense. That's kind of how Smash has always been. But he's building up power there. His KO meter is max, so now he can unleash what I assume would be a Star Punch special move. Boom! Uppercut, and he uppercuts everyone, and everyone gets hit really hard and dies. I'm very, very excited about Little Mac. Little Mac looks amazing. Oh my gosh, Little Mac. Little Mac. That art style really looks like it's going to be 3DS, though. That doesn't look like something we're going to see in the other. The other cool thing is Doc is shouting at him. Oh, that's a one-hit KO. Wow, that's crazy. Dang, one-hit KO? That is nuts. I wonder how he charges it then. That's, well, in any case. That's the Smash stuff. That's very exciting. I have been wanting Little Mac for a long time. The next bit of information that they went into, and I'll be going back to Smash, so if you guys have like questions and stuff, feel free to throw them out there. We're not on like an agenda necessarily, like a schedule or anything. I'm just kind of talking it out. Oh, Little Mac secondary for Bowser. Little Mac might be my main. Little Mac might be my main over Bowser. We'll see. We'll see. Depends how Bowser is. Bowser looks really cool too, but right now I'm super jazzed about Little Mac. Little Mac, if there was one character that I would have said I want in, that's him for sure. For sure. Even though I'm repping Bowser here right now with this new awesome Bowser shirt. Anyway, next thing we go into is Mario Golf. I am a huge Mario Golf fan. I'm very excited. We actually got a release date for this, which is going to be May 2nd. A busy day for me, to say the least. This game looks great. I really like Mario Golf. Mario Golf is one of my favorite franchises. We haven't had a game in quite a while. Even though I thought with the Wii was like, we played Wii Sports, and the first thing I thought when I played Wii Sports Golf was, I can't wait for them to make a Mario Golf like this. And then they never did. They never did. The one game you would think for sure, like guaranteed, was going to come out, but it never came out. Which is kind of a shame. But now we're getting one on the 3DS. There's some online features. There's a new single-player mode called Castle Club that he's talking about right now, where you take your Mii in, you can customize them, customize clothing. There's a bunch of practice modes and things like that inside of it. You know, this is kind of like a target-based thing, and it almost visually looks like landing a like a Pilot Wings type of a presentation. The next thing he gets into, though, after Mario Golf, which I'm really excited about Mario Golf. Don't get me wrong. I'm definitely buying Mario Golf on May 2nd. Very excited about that game. Next thing he goes into is a game called Kirby Triple Deluxe. Kirby Triple Deluxe looks very much like Kirby's Return to Dreamland. Return to Dreamland being another Wii game that I have back here. Right here. Kirby's Return to Dreamland was an excellent game. It might be the best Kirby game, although that's kind of hard to say, because Kirby games are excellent. This game looks very much like that game. It also looks like they added a bunch of different move types to each power. There kind of always have been, well, not always, but since... Oh, I got his head cut off. Gotta move this back where it was. 1 second.
It's a real challenge to find them all, especially if you are also collecting all the sandstones. You find sandstones in the level.
Alright, there we go. This game looks good. It looks really solid. It actually already came out in Japan. It came out like last month or something. Came out a while ago. So if you're looking for gameplay for that, you don't need to wait around for trailers or anything. Game just looks really solid. There's lots of unlockable stuff in the game that they showed as well. These guys, there's keychains and things that you can find. You can also use Street Pass, Spot Pass, those things to find better keychains, and sometimes there'll be people in the background throwing stuff at you. If you've Street Pass, they'll throw better stuff. That's also coming out May 2nd, so May 2nd is going to be a fairly expensive game for me. Although if I had to pick one personally, I would pick Mario Golf World Tour. I'll probably be picking both of them up on that day, because those games both look really, really good to me. Yoshi's New Island looks very much like Yoshi's Island for the Super Nintendo, taken to the next level. There's a couple of kind of less important but key changes. He does look like he runs a little bit faster when he's running from left to right at full speed. Baby Mario still cries when you get hit, but it sounds a little bit less obnoxious, which is a good thing, because that got a little painful sometimes to listen to in the background anytime you got hit. Not that you should be getting hit, though. I mean, that's the thing, right? You don't get hit, you don't hear it. No problem. Let's see. There's no time limit in the levels, he said, so you're encouraged to explore. These giant eggs can destroy almost everything. There's actually a stronger egg even than this giant egg, which destroys pipes and rocks and everything. And that's from this guy. That's a metal egg that you can actually only roll, it looks like. That breaks through like everything. And it's one of the... It looks like the... every so often in Yoshi's Island before, you'd have... little things that you could follow. You'd see like a rock, and you could run on it and make it start spinning, and you could follow it down the road. That looks like exactly what happens there. It looks like you could jump on it. Transformations are back. We knew this before, but this shows them a little bit more, and it shows... I'm a little bummed out. It shows that it looks like it's all like this kind of control. It's all the gyroscopic control. This is a difference also when you get the star. It's not Baby Mario running with the cape. You, as Yoshi, are the character with the star, and he has another ability that they'll show in just a second where you can actually glide like that. You can fly. I don't know if that was, you know, a launch platform or something that you ran after, but this game looks beautiful. It looks really, really cool and fun. This wing thing looks a lot like the like White Tanuki suit or White Donkey Kong. The basically, hey, you didn't make it through a bunch, so we're going to give you this item because you're obviously struggling. Looks like something that's totally avoidable. Looks like a P-Wing or something like that they give you for being bad, basically. You were bad, there, you know, go play the game anyway. There are still red coins, there are still stars, there's still flowers hidden in each stage, so they said it will be tough to 100% complete it. We'll see. Of course, they're going to say that to make it sound like there's more content in the game. But I'm guessing it'll be a little bit easier to initially beat, because that's kind of been their trend. This at the end, the little goal thing with the bonus game, you're probably going to be able to get bonus games. I mean, this looks very, very, very similar to Yoshi's Island for the Super Nintendo, which I also have somewhere up there. I don't know if how well you can see the... oh, scroll down. Don't want to do that. Oh yeah, you can see the Super games. It's somewhere right about in that area, I would guess. eShop titles. These are a lot less exciting to me, but we're still going to go over them real quick. There's a submarine diver game. Yoshi's Feet? You don't like Yoshi's Feet? We'll go back to Yoshi's Feet. We'll go look at Yoshi's Feet in a minute. So this is Steel Diver, free-to-play sort of sequel. They were really pushing the phrase, where is it? I wrote it down. Contemplative first-person shooter. That means nothing. It basically means it's a first-person shooter that is slow. There are 4v4 team battles, local multiplayer, online multiplayer. It's pretty cool. There's a decent single player amount of content. It didn't really sound like very much, but they said 7 missions or something. You can get it for free. You get access to 2 submarines when there are a whole bunch more for the paid ones. You get less single player missions, but you get the entirety of multiplayer, which seems like the reason you probably would want to get this game. Anyway. Okay, that game, not super exciting. Steel Diver Sub Wars. It's available today, though. This is something they did for NES Remix before, and I feel like it worked out really well for them, and they made lots of money doing it. Next one is this baseball one. Rusty's Real Deal Baseball. There are some things about this that I really don't like. It looks like fun. It looks like a fun little kind of mini-game fest. You know, they're pitching the ball to you. You're catching the ball. You're pitching. You're doing all sorts of these little mini-game type things. It looks fun. It looks fun. It's probably going to be a little expensive. There is a free demo coming out. The not so nice thing is this. Okay, so that, I hope you could actually see that. Rusty, you can digitally haggle with this guy. Okay, so $4 will get you that game, which is a very basic mini game that's probably not worth $4 to be perfectly honest. But you can haggle with him. You can digitally haggle with this guy. Give him items in the game. It will lower the price of the game. Kind of strange. We'll get back to Little Mac. Don't worry. We're gonna go through everything, and then we're gonna go back to a few things that are super exciting. I'm just trying to get through all of it right now, but I'm really jazzed about Little Mac. Anyway, so you can. Whoa, what's he? Is he swearing at me? Is he swearing at me there? Is that what this blurred off word is? Is that a 4-letter word there? I don't know if I like that. It's pretty rude. Yeah, digital haggling with a digital dog. I remain unconvinced, to say the least. The next game is a sequel that I don't feel like anybody saw coming, because I don't think the first one did that well, but maybe it did. Pokemon Tarazi. It's a DS game, DS puzzle game that looks very much like this. This looks like a prettier version of that game that is going to be an eShop download as well. Every Pokemon that exists currently is going to be in the game, which is pretty cool. You battle other players. It's a matching type game, kind of fast-paced. It looks pretty cool. There's a 4-player mode where you can have all 4 people go against like a legendary or something like that. Someone that's really hard to catch, which is really cool. I did see Professor Pro's snake earlier today. Really, really good. His snake's always been really good. Anyway, getting back to it. Pokemon Tarazi. It looks alright. I'm not super jazzed, but whatever. That one is coming out March 20th. Rusty's Real Deal Baseball, by the way, coming out in April. That's a free download. And then they try to microtransaction it out of you. Next stuff, they switch over to Nintendo of America. We talked to our boring pal here, Eric Peterson. And he talks about the Professor Layton game. Now, Professor Layton games are pretty cool. They're fun. There's lots of logic-based puzzling and stuff like that. Just the fact that this game is a game in existence is equally exciting to me watching this trailer, because you don't necessarily get a lot out of the trailer, because it's to me these are about the puzzles that you're actually doing. I'm sure the puzzles are going to be good. I'm sure this game is going to be great. I'm just not particularly interested in the trailer itself. Let's see. That's coming out February 28th. Yes, February 28th. Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate is coming out here, which is really exciting if you're into Monster Hunter. Come on. Coming out next year, though. It's not coming out yet. But that is really exciting. Another Castle Video Games, which is one of the sponsors down here below, ran Monster Hunter 3 3DS sessions. We had like 10 people show up or so every week, get together and fight big monsters. Pretty cool thing. It'll be cool to see that revived with Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate. Oh, Weapon Shop de Omasi. I want to say I spelled that right. This game looks said that right. Excuse me. This game looks really interesting. I hope it's not very expensive because it seems interesting. You are an NPC in a role-playing game, and you forge weapons and things to sell to adventurers. Kind of a neat take on the whole thing. And you have to sell them the right quests. You send them off on quests. It's kind of a rhythm-based game while you're getting the weapons created. So like right there, you're creating a sword or something of that nature. Hooray, we did it. It's a good sword. Now they only pay you if they succeed in their quest. Seems like a very poor business model, but for a game it sounds cool. That's coming out February 20th, which is very, very soon. That is 7 days from now. Inazuma 11 is the next game. Alright, so I know nothing about this franchise specifically, but what I do know is that sports RPGs are really rad. What I mean by that is, if you ever played Mario Golf or Mario Tennis for the Game Boy or the Game Boy Advance, it was a role-playing game, a traditional kind of turn-based feeling role-playing game where you'd run around an adventure, not necessarily like a turn-based, it felt like like a Super Nintendo role-playing game, like, even Secret of Mana or Chrono Trigger or whatever. It felt like that as you ran around. This is another sports RPG. I'm really happy that genre still exists. So you can level up your players, you can get new stuff, and that looks really cool. They called it a tactical sports game when you're actually in the game, so it looks like, you come into the game and then the game kind of pauses itself and then you go into these little cutscenes. So, oh no, we ran into him. Now we have like a battle sequence comes in. Kind of strange, but it looks cool. I don't know. It depends how much it's going to be. Apparently, this franchise is not a small new franchise or anything in Inazuma 11, but it looks pretty cool. That's coming out right now immediately. Again, they're doing that right away. Now we're going to get a quick kind of run through of a bunch of different titles. This looks really cool. This is called Treasure Knots. Looks retro, action-y, looks fun, looks cool. Next one they're going to talk about is Moon Chronicles, which looks like it's supposed to be a first-person shooter. This looks very Metroid Prime-like, or Metroid Prime Hunters, I suppose, since it's a DS game. First technical first-person shooter for the 3DS. Looks kind of neat. Shovel Knight. Most people have seen Shovel Knight. Excuse me. It's got those kind of 8-bit graphics. You run around and you fight bad guys, and looks pretty cool. You got a shovel. Next one I want to say is 1001 Spikes. Yes, this looks kind of Pitfall-y, I guess you could say. It looks like a scary platformer centered around puzzles and traps and things like that. Looks pretty cool. And then they talk about Retro City Rampage, which I'm sure most of you guys have probably seen before because that's not a new thing. Grand Theft Auto-like, but set into an 8-bit kind of style with a lot of throwbacks. That looks great. Ubisoft is coming out with a new download game. Come on, there it is. Called Child of Light. This is for the Wii U, not the 3DS. It is an action RPG looking game. It's really pretty. That is extremely pretty graphical style. I really like it. But there's kind of a party system. I mean, it looks really, really nice. It is 2-player, so the second player can do something. We'll get back to Little Mac. Don't worry, we'll get back to Little Mac. I know everyone's excited to talk about that. We'll get back to that. We're getting through everything else first. Let's see. So that game looks pretty cool. Next is Tropical Freeze. Oh my gosh, Tropical Freeze. It comes out so soon. It's just barely over a week away. I am super excited. Super, super excited about Tropical Freeze. Donkey Kong Country Returns was easily one of my favorite platformers of all time. So to say the least, I am excited about Tropical Freeze. This game looks phenomenal. Showed some new enemies. Like, just look at this. It's so pretty. Oh my gosh. Rambi the Rhino. We knew he was going to be in it. I love that they do levels like this in these games. The big kind of bad guy in the back. They had one like that in the other one. This almost looks like a minecart, but you're not on a minecart level. It was just because the pace he was going. Just showing gameplay. The music is beautiful. Like, that's so cool looking. What good level design. The levels in these games feel so alive. That looked like a level where you needed Cranky Kong. More of the silhouette style levels. Good stuff. It's real good stuff. Oh man, that was a pretty cool transition. Ooh, almost got him. But this game looks amazing, and it comes out really soon, and I am definitely going to be streaming this. Definitely going to be streaming this without question. It just looks so good. Like, look at this stuff. What a beautiful world. And it's got David Wise is back. Yeah, Cranky Kong is Scrooge McDuck, basically, is the moral of this story. Very exciting stuff. And that's coming out the 21st. Again, I will definitely be streaming that. Hopefully I can stream it on the day it comes out, because I want to. I want to play that game immediately and play it for hours and hours and hours. That's very exciting. So the next game that they talked about after that, this does have some online leaderboard type stuff as well. I want to say they mentioned that in there. NES Remix. I don't know if you guys know this, but NES Remix I love. Love NES Remix. It was super fun. Throwback game to a lot of, oops, sorry, got a little logo in there. To a lot of the NES games from the past. We're going to pause it right there. This is what was in the first one. Mario Bros, Zelda, Donkey Kong, Super Mario Bros, Balloon Fight, Excite Bike, Ice Climber, Golf, Clu Clu Land, Wrecking Crew, Donkey Kong Jr., Pinball, Donkey Kong 3, Baseball, Urban Champion, and Tennis. Not all of those games are good. Okay, not all those games are good. They're pretty fine. Fine games. It was a big remix. It had a bunch of little challenges within levels. You know, defeat Ganon, play this game when it keeps zooming in and out, play Donkey Kong, but as Link, so you couldn't jump or anything like that. But this NES Remix 2, oh, super excited, super excited. This one's got new games, and most of them are actually quite good. Ice Hockey, not very good, though. Stay away from Ice Hockey. Not a good game. Kid Icarus, I also don't really like. But Warriors Woods is a pretty solid game. Adventure of Link, Super Mario 2, Dr. Mario, Kirby's Adventure, Mario 3, Kid Icarus, Punch-Out. I'm really excited what kind of Punch-Out remix challenges they have. I hope they've got you, like, punching other stuff or something. Or maybe you're you're trying to fight Little Mac. I don't know. Metroid, Mario Open Golf, and Mario Brothers 2, which is the very difficult big brother to the original Super Mario Bros. I'm so excited about this. It also has... Come on, video. Catch up to us. It also has a full game inside of it, which is going to basically be Super Luigi Bros. There was a remix in the first one that was a Super Luigi level where you played as Luigi. You had that looks pretty cool. Oh, Metroid and the Mario stuff looks really cool. Mario 3 where you can play as Peach. Look at this. That looks so cool. That looks awesome. I'm really excited. But this is cool. It's a full Mario Bros. Game, but you're playing as Luigi with Luigi physics, and you're doing it backwards. Pretty rad that that's kind of included in the game. One of the things that Luigi does that Mario doesn't is when he lands on bad guys, he gets a bigger hop off of them. It's pretty cool looking. I'm excited. I'm definitely buying that, for sure. That's coming out April 25th. For sure, we'll be buying that game. No question. I'm excited. I hope people are speedrunning it or something. We'll see. But I'm really excited about that. Look at how high he jumps. It's madness. But that's really cool. The next thing that they go on to talk about is Game Boy Advance games on the Wii U Virtual Console. Now, everyone wanted advanced games on the 3DS. Nintendo is not ready to do that. But the games they've chosen, Metroid Fusion, Mario & Luigi Superstar Saga, super excited about that. And Yoshi's Island, I don't know why Yoshi's Island, because it's Yoshi's Island. It's Yoshi's Island. I mean, that's just what it is. But whatever. I mean, it's cool. And more. There's more coming, but that'll be coming in April, I want to say. April's when that's coming out. The next thing, I'm jazzed. I am so jazzed about this. This was very unexpected. They said, you know, hey, we're coming out with new Mario Kart. There's going to be characters that you might not have seen coming, and boy, were they right for me. And I'm really, really excited about it. So I'm just going to kind of, yeah, we're just about there. I'm going to let this play. game looks beautiful. I'm not going to keep it quite that loud. This game is gorgeous. Just absolutely beautiful. There we go. Now we've got to go in HD. But there's a lot of, you know, the expected characters. Mario, Luigi, Wario. They show Toadette, Daisy, Yoshi, Baby Mario and Luigi, Toad, Donkey Kong, Waluigi. But then, after they show all of those characters, and these levels look beautiful too. These levels look so cool. Like, that's a Donkey Kong Returns level for sure. There's Shy Guys in the background there. This looks like Mario Sunshine, where the roller coasters and everything are. But, for the surprise treat, here's Bowser in an airship, by the way, really rad. But all the Koopa Kids! Oh my gosh, all the Koopa Kids. All of them! All of the Koopa Kids! How cool is that? As if I wasn't excited enough about this game already. We've got Bowser and his whole army of Koopa Kids. It's like they did it for me. It's like this Nintendo Direct, they were like, hey, this is Gimpy Fish Guy. We gotta give him Little Mac, and we gotta give him all the Koopa Kids. Gotta do it. Very excited. But the game is beautiful. I mean, just look at this game. This game looks so good. One other thing, in case you guys didn't notice, little throwback to, hold on, a little throwback to Double Dash is how they actually hold the items. So I'm going to go back real quick right into this, and we're going to pause it on somebody holding an item. It's very different than how they do it in other games, except for this. This game is very similar. Come on. There we go. Okay, so in this game, rather than the items dragging behind them or something like that, they actually hold them up in their hand, which was a feature in this. It was so that you could switch items and things like that. Just kind of an interesting little thing. That's been known for a while, but just something to note. It's probably a little throwback to this. I like it. It makes it look a little bit more real. You know what items people have when you're driving by them. So if you see someone with a blue shell, you know you're about to get messed up. It's bad news. Double Dash is definitely one of my favorite Mario Karts for sure. I love Double Dash. After Mario Kart 8, they shockingly went into the new Monolith X game. Goodness, it keeps going backwards. And it shows us a battle, okay? Now, I don't know if they gave it any new name or anything like that, but this game looks a lot like Xenoblade Chronicles, which I'm not going to get out of there, but I've got Xenoblade down there also, which was a great... Actually, it's right on top. I will grab it. It's in the wrong spot. Xenoblade Chronicles. This is what looks like a sequel to this game. I'm really excited about it because it looks beautiful. Yet again, another Wii U game, really looking awesome. There's, you know, fast-paced, in-close, sword-based combat. He runs off, shoots with a machine gun. Against this monster, they're all kind of ganging up on him. There's a lot of information on the screen. Kind of a good role-playing setup. But you can also just go get into this mech that's sitting there, that I'm assuming he flew there, and help out in the fight that way. And it looks like this little monster has no shot. I mean, there's no chance at all versus this giant mech. But this guy, they just go for it. They attack him. Then he starts fighting back. So we've got two mechs. There's one actually in the back and one that you're piloting. And you're all fighting against this giant monster who's throwing rocks and now fighting back. And it just looks awesome. It looks really big scale and cool. Boom, look at that dodge. Beautiful dodge. That's my favorite. Huge succeed. Because it looks like there's, you know, timings and stuff like that. You see there's lots of data. It looks kind of massive multiplayer-ish. But it's very much based off of this battle system. They even said that, actually, by the end of it. They said it's based on the Xenoblade Chronicles battle system, but it's much more polished. So that's cool to see. And look at how big this monster looks when he's out of his mech. It is huge. Huge. Yeah, there are four people in the party. But yeah, this looks beautiful. That monster looks gigantic and awesome once you're out of the mech. And it just looks grand scale and wonderful. and they're all fighting to take down this single enemy, and that's kind of Monster Hunter-ish. It's got that kind of Monster Hunter-y vibe, but this franchise has been doing that for a long time as well. The next game they go over is Bayonetta. I'm interested in this. Bayonetta by Platinum Games. Platinum Games is awesome. They make big, crazy action games like Bayonetta, like Wonderful 101, Metal Gear Solid Revengeance. Lots of kind of high-octane, big enemy action where the scale just goes off the hook. It's insane how big the scale gets for all that stuff. And we've got more Bayonetta. Bayonetta 2. It looks great, of course. It's real pretty. She's real actiony and crazy, and the scale blows up out of proportion, of course. So you fight, you know, on top of bosses. You fight a wide variety of enemies. You've got guns on your hands and feet, and you're very acrobatic. The game looks like it encourages yet again a. Sorry, I got distracted by the chat there. Yes, Beautiful Joe Okami. Yeah, they're very creative, and they're very kind of high octane stuff. This game, like the previous game, encourages dodges that happen really close to when you're about to get hit. It'll show you that a little bit more in a moment. Let's just let it roll, because it's so cool looking. That might be another playable character. From what it looks like, it looked like you were controlling him there.
What do you say?
Dun dun dun. And these guys are back. I didn't play much of the first Bayonetta, but I know these guys got messed up real bad and was defeated. But look at all the attacks. Look at all this stuff happening. She's very stylish. She knows what's up. But summons. Summons. Look at now, look at the scale. And now she uses her magical hair to summon crazy giant magical her battle. While you're still battling elsewhere. Wham. Bayonetta 2 looks awesome. It looks really, really cool. Come on. Bayonetta 2. Platinum Games. Got Nintendo, Platinum, and Sega's logos on it. That looks awesome. But... okay, let's see. Here it is. This is where it's showing the close dodges. Stuff will attack, and you got to dodge last second, and it'll give you extra powers and better combos. You go into Witch Time. There's a new mechanic where you can actually get all of your accumulated magic and blast it out at once. Umbram Climax, I don't know, is what that attack is called. That's coming out sometime this year also, which is pretty exciting. But we're going to go back and talk about some of these things. That's all the information they gave, but we're going to talk Smash again. We're going to go back because that's what most people are interested in seeing and hearing about. Little Mac. Little Mac, blowing my mind. Very excited about that Little Mac. Very, very excited about Little Mac. Oh, but I'm really excited about all the Koopa Kids too. So excited about the Koopa Kids. Oh, I just got a text. I heard a thwomp. Little Mac, very exciting. Sorry, I've lost my chat. Here it is. Alright, so in the back we've got Doc Lewis giving his quotes. I don't know if he's given the quotes just kind of, you know, from a cutscene or something like that. But we've got Little Mac. We're gonna go through his moves and stuff again. Let me see if I can pull up just the Smash trailer, so we can be a little bit more precise with our forwarding and backwarding of time. Looks like we got it.
Peggy 12.
Peggy 12. Come on. Come on. Load up. Oh, no, it's going to be weird. Gotta punch Samus.
Over 200,000.
Oh, ads. Stop it. Stop with your ads. Ah. Take that. Alright, Peggy 12. Punch out. Here's the pre-cut scene. Boom! Little Mac punches in. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, I'm so excited about this guy. But he's short, right? Now, this isn't really fair because Samus is a behemoth, giant person. Let me find out how tall Samus is supposed to be. Because she is gigantic. She's 6'3", 198 pounds. She's a lot taller than him, though. Because he's like 4'10" or something. He's short. That's the point. Boom! Look at that movement. That looked like a double jump as he came in. Looked like he ran out and double jumped in. He's fast on the ground. Okay, that is definitely a roll. We see a roll there because his shield comes up, right? Okay, watch this. We're gonna... He's dashing in. Really low dash. Really, really low dash. Shield, roll. Rolls past that. But he's active so fast out of it. And his maybe forward tilts, maybe, I don't think they're jabs, maybe forward tilts. Fast. Fast and far hitting. And that one, let's see, was that a roll? Okay, we get both jabs. Both hits, excuse me. Dashes in. No, that's a move. That's some sort of a move. Maybe that dash, maybe that fast low dash is like a forward B. And you can cancel it into different moves. And maybe one of the moves is like a roll behind kind of a counter thing. 5-7, 5-7. So then he gets the jabs going. Now, I don't know if those actually hold as well as it looks like. Okay, I don't know. I don't know if it holds quite like that. Because you see the jabs in this trailer look really good. Can you DI out of these is my first question as I see this. Okay. But he uppercuts out of it too. Body blow. Okay, this here maybe it's a grab. I mean, he might have some weird grabs, right? But because he goes straight into the uppercut. But maybe that's like if that is just a jab, and he just can do it an up smash or whatever that is out of it, because he gets a kill off of that. I don't know what percent he's at, but he gets a kill off of that, so it's probably pretty strong. So if you can cancel that into another move, but you can't DI out of the jab, that looks really, really good. Really, really, really good. That looks like a grab to me, this body blow here. For those of you guys that have played, for those of you guys that have played Street Fighter 4 or something, you get grabs with Dudley. This looks like a Dudley grab. Body blow, boom, boom. He's got him in a grab, and he's pounding on his stomach, which is awesome. This is cool too. This looks like another, maybe it's out of that dash also. Yeah, that's out of that dash. I wish I could slow this down. Watch this out of this dash, okay? He's going to get these body blows. He's doing that dash right now, and then he's going to do a move out of the dash, and it's going to be this big lunging punch where he can't be hit, maybe just by projectiles, maybe by anything. And he goes in! Oh, that's awesome. So cool. I'm so excited about this guy. That doesn't seem to do a ton of knockback, but, I mean, if that's going to get you in against a projectile, if that's going to get you in long range, invulnerable against, you know, someone maybe doing some sort of a dash dance or something. Maybe it's just projectiles. I don't know, but he clearly went through that and got in there for a punish. Now, this one, though, is a little bit more telling. So, it might be that he's taking more damage. Because he might... That looks like he doesn't get hit. That's armor. That is an up smash with armor for sure. I don't know why Little Mac has armor, but I'm in. I am in. Count me in for that. Up smash straight through the forward air from Samus. Bam! Then we get what looks like maybe a forward smash, kind of turnaround punchy. Up smash, beautiful. Look at that angle too. It goes all the way from forward, all the way back. Looks like it has a good hitbox on it, probably. We get like a turnaround punch. Bowser forward tilting. But Little Mac is having none of it. Boom, right through. He is taking those hits though. He's taking the hits. And gets that punish. Then we have Villager shooting a gyroid at him. Armor on the whole charge up of that. Wait a minute. Where did Icarus come from? Here he is. What the heck? Hold on. Look at how far. Look at how far Pit is from the Villager here. When he gets dug into that hole. Hold on. Maybe I saw it wrong the first time. Oh, he rolls in. Okay. He rolls in. Little Mac's charging. Then we get the dig move. So he's in the ground. But Little Mac's still charging. Boom! Rush punch. Beautiful thing. Now that might be, depending on how long you charge it, this here could be his end lag on that move, which is super interesting. So like, the longer you charge it, the more armor, the more strength, but that looks like a lot of end lag. He's also got a counter where he does his kind of traditional ducks and dives and backs away and stuff. Gets an uppercut off of that as well. There's that dash again. Now this one doesn't look like it's because it's invulnerable to projectiles per se. It looks like he's just dashing under them. Like those aren't hitting him. So that dash is not invulnerable. That might be just regular dash. I don't know. And maybe characters now have a dash A move, a dash B move. Maybe they can dash roll out of their dash. I don't know. Or maybe it's just a mechanic to him. He looks, based on how they've shown, that he's more of a grounded character, because they've only really showed his grounded moves, with a couple exceptions that you'll see in a second. Boom! Straight through there. That looks like a dash attack or something. But look at that! Look at that range! Look at that range on that armored move that gets in there. Okay? He rolls out of the way of this up B. He rolls past it. He is out of range. He cannot be hit by this up B. So he does... Look at how far he is! He does what move? I don't know. Forward smash maybe? Yeah, looks like that forward smash. Boom! He gets in there! Oh my gosh, straight through it with armor from that range that fast. I mean, the up B is not a fast attack, but oh my gosh, that's so cool. I'm really excited. Then that is his up B. It looks fine. Goes straight up, though. It looks like a Luigi up B, right? So this is his first time we see him doing any sort of a jump attack that isn't like that dive, boom, over the projectile. He's going out for the kill. He goes for an uppercut. He doesn't look pretty confident in the air. Like, you can even see the look on his face. He doesn't look too sure about this. He doesn't look too sure. She air dodges. And you see that recovery? That looks really bad. That looks really bad. He gets his double jump out here. You can see, so his initial jump, he kind of does more of a big lungy, we're gonna make it out there. His double jump right there. He doesn't look quite so confident, but then up B. Oh, it doesn't make it. No magnet hands for him. Smash Ball gets him into Gigamac, which is again a feature from the Punch Out for the Wii. Does it show him on the back of the cover? No, it doesn't. He's from Multiplayer for Punch Out, which is really cool. And this is when he's big and tough and awesome. Look at him over here. Look at him charging this thing up. Okay, so he's over here. He's taking damage. And then he starts charging. Maybe it's just that move? Because does he normally have that meter? He doesn't even... Oh, that's the only time they show his health, though. Excuse me. So, he's charging the move. He gets hit a couple of times. They're in the boxing ring. So he's at 26%. Now, when I first watched this, I thought he was building that meter by taking hits. But he's not. Now he's got a KO. And this apparently is a one-hit KO. I haven't confirmed that myself, but that's apparently a one-hit KO. So when he lets that thing rock, that's what it is. Boom! Look at how hard he hits these guys. We're going to back it up and just play it. Let it play. Boom! And they're both dead. They are both out of there. Let's see. Oh, let me sign into the Miiverse real quick. Let's see if I can confirm that. Look at him charging up. And then he goes in there! Boom! Both of them die off the top. It's a beautiful thing. I am so excited. And then again, we have the style of video that looks like it's probably going to be like a 3DS cutscene, unless every character has cutscenes like this, unless this is Little Mac specific stuff, which seems unlikely. So I'm just going to let this roll.
A12.
I'm just kind of going to soak it all in. As soon as I saw that boxing stage, this is what I thought. This is what most people thought. We were all excited about it, hoping that was the case. But we didn't get into this much detail before. That cab is so cool to see. Little Mac, motivational Doc Lewis. He's got his belt up in there. And in a really nice touch, the thing that he is punching in here is the sandbag from Smash Bros. Fantastic. Bam! Right out of there. Boom! Little Mac! Oh my gosh, Little Mac. I'm so excited about Little Mac. That's so good.
It's your time, man. Show them what you got, baby. 1, 2, keep it up, son. Jab, jab, hit them hard.
Oh my gosh, he looks so cool! This is everything I've ever wanted in a character in Smash. Oh my gosh. He's got counters, he's got some sort of a special dash, he's got armor, he punches! He's got a really bad recovery though. His aerial mobility even looked really bad. We'll go back to that. Whoa! Okay, hold on. We're going to look at their percent. 39% and like 17% over there. Boom! Oh, so excited about that. I'm going to pop over, if I can, his Miiverse real quick. Let's see if you can even see that. This is the Miiverse post Sakurai made. Power meter. And this gets charged up. Special move changes. Turns into a one-hit KO uppercut. Bam! Sorry, Samus. And that's off for his original post, which was this. From Punch-Out, our boxing challenger Little Mac joins the battle. Boom, there he is. And I'm going to show a couple more pictures from his release. Let's load those up over here. We're going to change our screen region to being a little bit bigger. It's going to be this whole thing here. Okay, so Little Mac, this is a cool little image there. The challenger, Little Mac versus Donkey Kong. Really cool. Really, really, really cool. Little Mac. Extra images. That's really cool looking. World Video Game Boxing Association. Fantastic. Excuse me, World Video Boxing Association. It's not actually a video game. Here he is uppercutting Sonic in his face. That'll learn him. Just some really good pictures in here. Really good stuff. Oh, I'm going to make this smaller. So this looks silly. Yes, the Little Mac Kirby hat. That's going to be... Look at how pretty this game looks. It looks beautiful. Dash punch. Some sort of a gut punch over there. That'd be cool if Kirby got the one-hit KO. If Kirby could get the meter then that we could build up and he would get the one-hit KO, that'd be really cool. This looks like him going in for an aerial attack. Oh! Uppercutting Sonic. Look how... Oh, poor Sonic's face. Look at Sonic. Oh, poor guy. This is... I'm guessing he got Star KO'd off the top and slammed into the screen. And they took a screenshot right there. But this is cool. We've got the airship from Galaxies in the back. And the ship... We've seen this ship a bunch of times in the trailer. That's the Mario Galaxy stage. Here's him boxing with the villager. Box rolling out of the way of a sweet looking punch. I'm so excited. Gigamac. Boom. And then the 3DS one also looks really cool. Still looks great. Here's all them looking off into the distance, triumphant. But boom! Poor Sonic just getting slaughtered in the face. He looks like a really good grounded character. He looks like he has a lot of really, really good good moves. I'm excited about this. He has good looking moves. He looks fast. He looks just overall quite strong. And to celebrate, we're going to listen to a song real quick. What's it called? Here it is. We're going to listen to this.
I told you I am not.
Not that. That's an ad. We're not going to listen to that. Oh, Little Mac. So excited. This song is fantastic. And Little Mac is so cool. I'm excited. Little Mac, let's go. Smash 4. I'll link it up. Give me just a moment. I'm very excited about Smash 4 though. Oh, Smash Bros. 4. I wasn't nearly as excited about this until this. So, thank you guys all for tuning in. Smash 4 looks awesome, and all the other news they gave out today was excellent. I hope that some of you guys got to tune in and get some other perspective on the rest of the Nintendo Direct stuff. I'll link this song in the chat room for you guys. There's the song. If you tuned in and had a good time, please click follow. Little Mac in Smash 4. The hype is real. I'm very excited about it. I'm gonna listen to this song and have a good time. thank you for tuning in. If you're looking for more information about Smash 4, Little Mac, my thoughts, or anything from the Nintendo Direct, Facebook.com/62bitgaming is where you will find that. Otherwise, just click follow. Thank you for tuning in. We're going to let this song go out. And we're done. Thank you guys for tuning in. I will see you next time. We will be streaming tonight in just a couple of hours. Skyward Sword. We're going to be getting back into that. We are in hour 5.5, so if you're interested in that, please tune in. That's all we have for now for the Nintendo Direct follow-up stream. You guys